Whether you're leaving your Versace on the floor or balling like a billionaire, there's one person making all that 24 karat magic. It's nobody greater than Bruno Mars, formerly known, or no, it's nobody greater than R&B pop star Bruno Mars. I want you to count on me while we blast off and talk about the artist's rise to fame, the many records and songs he's released, and the chunky amount of awards he's won over the years. So let's kick back like the lazy song and take a blast of the past, starting in the 80s. October 8th, 1985, Peter Gene Hernandez, formerly known as Bruno Mars, put on a smile for the world when he was born in Honolulu. Oh, wait, hold on. When he was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. His father, Peter Hernandez, is of half Puerto Rican and half Jewish descent, and is originally from Brooklyn, New York. His mother, Bernadette San Pedro Bay, emigrated to the Philippines from the Philippines to Hawaii and was of Filipino and something else descent. A few years later, they gave birth to. That's not supposed to be there. To four children: Tiara, Peter, Tahiti, and there's no name. Oh, Presley. And Peter's dad called him Bruno after one of the Mexican wrestlers that he liked to watch. When he was about four, he started singing. He started doing Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson impersonations with his uncle, and he got really popular. And he started performing with his family's band, the Love. Oh, he grew up in a musically diverse family. They started with rock and roll, and then reggae, and then hip hop, and then R&B. When he was four, he joined his parents' band, the Love Notes, and when he was doing great. And then when he was five, he had a little accident on stage. And his parents thought that they were making a mistake by putting him on so early, but then he later made it up and performed at the Aloha Rose Bowl in 1990, and got featured in some magazine. It was in some movie. Um, that's him in the movie. I forgot the movie's called. And that's his interview. He was also featured on the Arsenio Hall show. That's his family's band. They did something else, but I forgot. Oh, they sang songs like this guy named Michael and this guy named, I don't know, he didn't have a real name. When he was little, he played the drums, piano, guitar, and had a bunch of small percussion instruments that he played. Moving on to the songs he's released, or no, his rise to fame. He had a lot of fun doing music with his band, but then his parents got into a divorce. His father got fired from his job, and his brother, and his father had to move out. They were bouncing all over the slums of Hawaii, starting in like cars, rooftops of houses. They eventually went to the zoo. They were living in the zoo, and that's where Bruno Mars got a lot of his inspiration for some of his songs. Later, when he was popular in high school. He was not popular in high school, got made fun of a lot, but towards the end of his high school career, he became popular and graduated at the age of 17. He then moved to Los Angeles to start his music career, but then he was very surprised by like the amount of poverty was around him. He signed a record deal in 2002 with the company that eventually fired him, and then again in 2004, who eventually fired him. He finally made his own producing company with a little buddy, and they started writing songs. They had a few hit songs. His first song got up to like was number 2 in the top 100, and then his first album got number 1 in New Zealand and France, and then got number 4 in the United States. His second album released 2 number 1 hits, and it got number 1 on the top 200 Billboard. He won a total of 13 Grammys from the 53rd to the 64th annual Grammy Awards ceremony. Yeah, let's just count that as my recap. I'm done.